Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome to the channel. This is your host, Tony the Closer. What I do is I help people make money wholesaling real estate. If you're new to the channel, be sure to press that subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications. And be sure to tune in for more consistent content just like this. I plan on giving you the hottest and newest tips and tricks to help you know exactly how to make money wholesaling real estate in 2020. And the thing that I'm really looking forward to doing is I want to help 5,000 people make 100 grand wholesaling real estate. I actually had a cool story today. One of my students from last year has already made over $200,000 in the month of January alone. It's like, what's today's date? Holy smokes. So we know this business works. Shout out to my man Ramon out in Arizona. He's absolutely killing it. But today, what we're going to be talking about is I'm getting a lot of you guys reaching out to me and asking me, "Hey Tony, I'm driving for dollars. I'm finding houses that I want to get in contact with the seller, but I don't know where to find their phone number." So today we're going to be talking about skip tracing and the best ways to be able to skip trace your leads and get in contact with all those leads that you've been accumulating going from to the courthouse or driving for dollars. And if you haven't already, be sure to stay to the end of this video because I'm going to tell you about a skip tracing company that I personally have taken ownership in that has helped me really take and scale my business to another level because data is king. So I'll be giving you guys a couple free websites that you can check out because I know everybody's operating with different budgets. So in this video, we're going to talk about what exactly skip tracing is. And then ways that you can leverage this to make sure you maximize getting in contact with these sellers so we can get paid in 2020. Remember, I want to help you make $100,000, and the only way that we can get there is if we share this and we get as many people involved to help each other grow in this community. So do me a favor right now, before we get too deep in the video, I want you to tell me your why in the comments today. I want to know why it's important for you to make $100,000. What is that going to do for you in your life? Okay. So let's talk about what is skip tracing first and foremost, because I think like when people talk about skip tracing, there's a lot of misinformation on what is skip tracing and who's got the good data and all these different things. We hear this all over social media and all different real estate professionals talk about skip tracing. And basically, what skip tracing is taking a name and address and reverse looking up that homeowner and gathering their most recent phone numbers, email addresses that might be on file. So back in the past, I know this has been stuff that like bondsmen, for example, will use in order to make sure that they can go find somebody who skipped bond. And these were ways like to really get the next of kin and everybody that would know who the intended person was that was being located. So skip tracing is literally the ability to take a name and address and pull data from all the sources that are known to get the most recent phone numbers and addresses, email, and points of contact for anybody that somebody may be looking for. Now what happens is as we start gathering all this data, all these properties and homes that we drive for dollars for, we need to be able to get their information in bulk so we can do the text message blast, the cold calling, ringless voicemail, whatever your marketing might be. And I know when one of the most important things is the ability to get in contact with the seller is the only way that we're going to get paid. And I think like, you know, obviously getting good information and data is going to help make you money faster. And for once, you know, some people like, you know, when you're marketing, the most important part is to make sure that you can communicate with your intended target. So skip tracing is by far one of the most overlooked aspects of wholesaling real estate, but it's definitely one of the most important because if you don't have good data to get in contact with the sellers, the only way that you'll be able to ever talk to these people is if you actually called them at their house or knocked on a door or something like that. So to be able to call somebody, as far as like how we batch cold call, ringless voicemail and text message, you have to be able to get information and good information in bulk. So here's a couple free sites that I know work that'll really help you if you're just getting started, you don't have a great budget. I'm gonna tell you to go to truepeoplesearch.com. That's a very good site. All you would need to do is have the property address, and the property address will reverse look up. You can do the reverse lookup under True People Search, put that property address in, and it will tell you the seller's name, and it will give you their landline phone number. So you typically get one number with True People Search when you look those up. So I'll pin True People Search down in the comments below in the description of the video, so you can go check them out. Another one that I know a lot of people have used is fastpeoplesearch.com. Very similar. You just put in the address. It will give you basically the one phone number and the homeowner's names of the people who of that property address. So those are very quick ways to be able to get free Skiptrace leads. Now, mind you, if you're out driving for dollars and getting a certain, like the 20 minimum properties per day, like you should as you drive for dollars using the Deal Machine app, and I'll pin that code down at the bottom as well. Make sure you, when you get the Deal Machine app, use the promo code 100K in 2020 to make sure you get that free trial with the Deal Machine app. And inside of Deal Machine, that's another way that you can Skiptrace. Deal Machine does an append right there on the app. It typically costs, I think, about $1 per Skiptrace lead that you do right there inside the app. So if you're looking for quick access to be able to get a seller's phone number inside the Deal Machine app, that's another way that you can get in contact with the motivated seller. And then the final way that I recommend is my company, Lead Genie. And for obvious reasons, it's my company. But for one, we do a couple things that really make it to your advantage to do business with us. For one, we're a little bit cheaper than for example, like paying $1, for a single lead. We have a scale structure based off how many leads you skip, but we do it all in bulk, and you can batch it in. So you don't have to do one at a time. You can literally send in your list of 100, 200, 10,000, 20,000 or more, and we can typically get you your results back in a few hours, and it'll cost you pennies. So what we typically charge is 25 cents or below, depending on what you actually are bringing as far as volume. But getting quality data and speed are the most important things. So when I tell you I recommend my company Lead Genie, is for obvious reasons. I want to get you your data quickly. I want to do it for a price point that's affordable. And I want you to have something that's actually great data to get in contact with sellers. Because what we offer you is not one phone number. We give you actually 10 phone numbers and email address and next of kin. And we even give you information if the seller may have died or anything of that nature. So it gives you a whole lot of information to work with. And in addition to that, we give you both landline and mobile numbers. So a ton of ways to be able to get in contact with your seller. It's going to give you a lot of information. This is coming from some of the best data in the actual industry. I'll put that against anybody just based off the fact that we know that we're getting stuff that's helped us close deals well over 6 figures in deals, and most of my students have had monster success just using the Lead Genie skip tracing system. So I'm also going to pin Lead Genie skip tracing down at the bottom. You can send in your lead straight directly to us. You pay right back to you quickly, and this is going to help you get your business moving at a faster rate, and help you make more money and get in contact with sellers that much quicker, which is a game changer. So if you guys enjoy this type of content, knowing exactly the things that will allow you to make money quickly in 2020, just like my guy Ramon, shout out to Ramon once again in Arizona, like absolutely killing it, $200,000 in a month already in January. That's insane. And I want to help you guys do the same. I want you to join into this 100K club. I want you to be a part of something special. Let me help you and your family change your lifestyle and your legacy. Until the next video, I'll see you next time. I'm your host, Tony the Closer. Peace.